Oh, you're live. Are you live? Welcome. Hello. Thank you for joining. Yes, a little bit of let's get up and go yoga. So I'm quite far away. I hope the sound is clear. While we wait another minute, just close your eyes, take some deep breaths with me. Through the nose on your inhale, sigh your breath out on your exhale. Softening into your seat, again, deep breath in. Lengthen with your inhale, allow your breath, the prana, to fill your body. Exhale, sigh it out. As you sigh out, just imagine softening, releasing, letting go. And again, deep breath in. Big sigh out. And if you're ready to flow and let go, we begin this morning. I say welcome and thank you to you all. By just moving from side to side, you can close your eyes, or soften your gaze, connect to your breath. As you feel like maybe some kelp, sea moss, dancing mermaid, merman. Allow your breath just to move into the spaces along your body to soften the muscles as you release the tension and the stories. Anytime if you want to sigh your breath out, just doing so as we make these movements a little smaller now, maybe just in the shoulders. And then deep breathing as you find stillness. And a big sigh out. Good, lengthen with your breath in. And then exhale, we're twisting over to the left. Looking over your left shoulder here. Softening your navel to your spine. And taking some deep breath here, going for 3. And then with your exhale, bring your head forward. Inhale brings your body. And then sigh your breath out. Just allow your body to feel as you notice, as you become the observer, as you become present. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale over to the other side. Again, making sure you contain yourself by moving your navel to your spine. Softening into this asana, into this twist. And exhale, bring the head forward. Inhale, bring the body. And sigh it out. Good, and then we're going to move forward with the breath. On your exhale, you're hinging forward. And then on your inhale, you're going to tuck your chin and then roll up vertebra for vertebra. As your chin comes up last, and then again, exhale, hinging forward. You can sigh or you can do a soft breath. Rolling up with your inhale, exhale to hinge forward. And again, I'm going to encourage you to close your eyes, find your breath, and move in your rhythm. Just going inwards here, becoming present and aware of how you are feeling, and moving in a way that supports you. That gives you a space to let go, to grow, And then next time you come down into this forward fold, stay in here. Whoo. And then just sending some love, some prana, some life force into the body, into the parts that are saying hi. And wherever you are in this position, I don't know about my lighting today, guys. We are learning as we're going along. Anyway, I don't know, wherever your position is, if it's up here, down here, wherever, on the elbows, on your chest, just giving yourself a space, a container that's filled with grace, love, acceptance, kindness, and keep sending your breath, the life force energy into the space. Soften your shoulders here. Allow your neck to soften. Going to be taking one more deep breath here and sighing it out together. On your next inhale, slowly walking your hands up, rolling that spine up again one more time. Deep breath in, sigh the breath out. Allow the entire body to soften here as you surrender, let go. And then early doors, we're gonna bring our knees into our chest, hug the knees in, really squeeze them. So feel that connection between thigh and chest. Oh, my little mouse. So really feel that connection between thigh and chest here. Maybe the toes are still on the floor. And then slowly lift them or find this little hover. I might just move the angle because it is quite a dark screen today. Or I'll just let it be. Grace, grace, grace. And then seeing if you can release one arm here and then the other with keeping this core connection. And we're just activating through the lower abdominals, pulling the thighs to the core, finding some heat here. Good, and then uncross your feet. And then just inhale, bring the legs parallel to the roof. Exhale, bend the knees. If this is not available for you, just staying right where you are. Inhale, shins up. Exhale, knees down, toes down. And now crossing your legs again, but bring the opposite leg in front of you. Squeeze in back to this hovering child's pose. Big let go. And then bringing the feet back to your mat. Give me a vote, should I change the angle a bit for the... you can kind of see me, not the shadow me. Maybe it looks better. Maybe I'm the one that can't see it. Anyway, carry on with yoga. Sorry. Okay, that was a run. Deep breath in and sigh it out. Good. We're going to change up our movement now. So inhale to tuck your chin. Exhale, tuck your chin, roll your spine down. And then inhale, hinge up through the back. And then again, exhale, tuck your chin. Roll the spine down. Inhale, hinging up. And again, encouraging you now to close your eyes. Connect to your breath. You can either sigh the exhale out or you can do soft yogic breath. Jaya breath is also an option. And then next time you come into a forward fold, finding yourself here, Holding yourself here with grace, holding yourself here with acceptance, and holding yourself here with kindness. One more deep breath here. And again, as you exhale, sigh it out, let it all go. And then inhale, slowly rising up back to seated. Exhale, sigh the breath out as we let go and release. Just sitting for a moment to process that experience, the movement, the thoughts, the space between your thoughts, the finite body and its restrictions with the touch of the infinite in that space. Rolling onto your hands and knees any way that works for you this morning. And then keep your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders, and just moving, continuing with the spine this morning. We're focusing quite a lot on the back. So inhale, moving into cow pose as you lift your chin, lift that tailbone. Again, navel to spine, shoulders are down, away from your ears, shoulder blades down your spine. Notice your tailbone and really spread the tailbone as much as you can. Feeling the openness along the front of your body, breathing into the space. Then with the next exhale, round your back, tuck your chin and tailbone in. And just feeling into your back body now and the roundness, the space. Pushing through your palms, pushing through your knees. Keeping that chin tucked in. And then flowing with the breath, inhale, chin and tailbone up to the sky. And exhale, rounding to cat. Inhale, moving to cow. Exhale to cat. I don't know if it's funny the second time around. Close your eyes, flow with your breath. Go inwards. Using your exhale to let go. Filling your body with life force with your inhales. Wherever you are, coming to neutral. And then keeping your knees and hips stationary where they are, move your hands forward. As far forward as you can. But keep those hips and knees where they are. Maybe slight tilt in your tailbone can feel good here. And as you send your heart and chin to the mat. And if you need to use any props to put under your heart or your chin, you can use a block or a bolster. If this is not available, you can also just find yourself in a child's pose. So again, meeting yourself exactly where you are on your mat and fully accepting this part of the journey, this part of the story. So we'll just take 5 deep breaths here, lengthening, softening through the shoulders. from here, lifting your chin up and sliding your pelvis down to the mat, coming into a swings pose. You might need to adjust your arms so that your elbows are under your shoulders. I feel like I'll have to change the angle because of the sun tomorrow. We'll work on this. Sorry. Thank you for your patience and kindness. Let it go, let it go. Finding yourself in swings pose. Shoulders are back away from your ears. Navel is to your spine. Slight tilt in your pelvis, pushing through those elbows. Spread your fingers wide. Again, inviting you to close your eyes. Find your breath. Notice it. And just become the present, aware witness. And then on your next exhale, allow your chest to come to the mat as your elbows move out to the sides. Resting your forehead on your palms, the top of your hand. And then taking a deep breath in here, fill your body with life force energy. And then sigh your breath out. And then bringing your elbows into the mat. Bringing them towards one another. We're going to do a pulling cobra. So bring your elbows in front of your chest and see if you can get them to touch. And then imagine you're holding on to a bar or reins or anything straight in front of you. And then pull your wrists towards your chin. And again, slight tilt in your pelvis, activating your lower abdominal muscles, giving your lower back support. Shoulders relax down away from your ears. And then just breathe into this. Taking another 2 deep breaths here. And then slowly release your hands forward, relaxing back down onto maybe putting the opposite hand on top now, allowing your forehead to rest on the top of your hands. And again, taking a deep breath in and sigh your breath out. Maybe it feels good to do this one more time. Deep breath in. And sigh your breath out. And then finishing off this little sequence of back bends and activation in this area, release and activation. We're coming into a cobra pose. So bringing your palms under your shoulders, bring those elbows into your ribs as you roll your shoulders up and away from your ears. And then just feeling in alignment through the spine, through the body. And as you lift up, inhale, again, slight pelvic tilt, and then lifting up only as much as you can. So you don't need to have this full extension. You can maybe do a little half a cobra. Just keeping those shoulder blades up, back and away. Supporting your back here with your lower abdominals, activating them. And then exhale, pushing up onto your knees. Bring your knees under your hips and your knees to touch your shins to your inside legs to touch, and then drop your bum to your heel. We're going into a little rabbit pose here. So rabbit pose, you want to reach for your heels and then drop your crown of your head to the mat, so you tuck your chin to your chest. You really want to be compact here, so again, wherever you are, just trying to stay as compact as possible. And it's quite restrictive, so really finding a nice, soft, gentle breath here. And staying here again with me for a few breaths. Just allowing the prana, the life force, to soften any stories now that's ready for release, any tension. Sigh the breath out whenever you need to release your heels or ankles. And then gently with your breath in, pushing up through the palms of your hands, keep your chin tucked, rolling up your spine. As you come into hero pose, sitting on your shins, sigh the breath out. Remembering to use your prop if you need to sit on something, if it's not available for you. Also remembering to use cushions for your knees if your knees are a little bit soft and gentle and need extra support. So just honoring yourself wherever you are, finding yourself in this hero pose. And before we slow things down, we do a little bit of breathing and heart opening movement. So bringing your arms into this T position, shoulder height, really lengthen, feeling like you're being pulled in opposite directions. And then exhale, round your back, tuck your chin, bring your palms to meet, keep your arms straight. Inhale, opening up into this T position. Exhale again, rounding, tucking the chin, lengthen all the time. So keeping long throughout this movement. Feeling the openness in the heart chakra. This is the space that we want to live from. When we live from our heart chakra, we can connect to the infinite and the knowing of who we are, who we all are. And then when we know this, we can serve one another in love. Sorry, back to yoga. So just focusing on that heart chakra. Breathing from here. Connecting to that space. Next time you come into T position, just holding it there for a moment. Inhale, reaching the arms up, interlace your fingers, pushing the palms to the skies. You want to draw your navel in here and have that slight tilt in your pelvis again, but trying to keep the length. One more breath here. And exhale, release the hands. Let it rain. Joke. From here, just moving onto your bum in any graceful way that works for you. Bringing your legs out in front of you. Just feeling your sitting bones on the floor as you bring your hands to your heart. Lengthen with your breath. Exhale. Vertebra for vertebra, we come down onto our backs. Taking a nice sigh out. Maybe a deep breath in. Another sigh out. Finishing off by bringing our feet into the mat. The heels quite close to your buttocks. Just feel what feels right for you, your body. You know best. Just making sure the weight is in the inside of your feet, hands either side of you. And then on an inhale, pushing up through the pelvis, really finding height by pushing through the feet, lifting the knees up as much as you can, pushing into the inside of those feet. Breathing, yeah. One more breath. We've got this. Exhale coming down. Oh, nice and slow, vertebra for vertebra. Good. So the lower back or back pain can be caused just swinging from left to right. Can be caused from weak glutes, hip flexors and hamstrings, all the muscles, lower abdominal muscles. So if you do have a little bit of back pain, lower back pain, we can work on strengthening these muscles as well with some of our yoga practices together. Good. And then release your feet back to the mat. We're going to do one more bridge. Again, just finding your alignment for your feet, hip distance apart, pushing into the inside of your feet. And then on an inhale, lifting up, maybe interlacing the fingers this time, walking onto the shoulders, opening up through that chest a little more, bringing the weight onto the inside of the feet, breathing. Releasing your hands and slowly release vertebra for vertebra back to the mat. Slight tilting on your tailbone, bring your knees back into your chest. Hug them in as you rock from left to right. Maybe making circles with your knees. Oh, I definitely have some stories in my lower back. Other direction, letting it go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe rock and roll side to side. Maybe we just do a little rock and roll forward and backwards. Wherever you want to go, maybe pausing for a second on the shoulders. Next time you come onto your shoulders, keep your legs up in the air. If shoulder stand is your part of your practice, you can do one. Just leaving the legs up for a moment. Really honoring yourself, thanking yourself for showing up today. This disciplined self-care, whatever it looks like. Release your left leg to the floor with control on the right. And then exhale to Shavasana. Don't go yet. Honor your body and stay for this minute. The most important asana, Shavasana, where we just are. Short and sweet, take a deep breath in and sigh your breath out as you move your toes and fingers. And inhale, reach your arms overhead, toes together, stretch and lengthen your body. Deep breath in. You may be holding your breath at the top for as long as you can. Keep lengthening those muscles and squeezing. Hold the breath. Open your mouth, side out, let go. Release, surrender. Just fully surrendering. As we move our feet into the mat, the knees to the right hand side, moving up to seated. Any seated position that feels great to you. Whoo, here we are. Thank you for coming along for this beautiful journey to let go, to breathe, to be present, to just be a witness. Sending you so much love, all my love. Namaste. Thank you. The funny thing is, I can't actually see, does it say in stream? 2020 vision. Jack Russell. Mwah.